Saints. Kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. On the return, here's Miles Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. They won't be able to get past the line very quickly, Brock. Next, facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
It's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's a throw. Headed out right. He's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sending him on the dive. Rolling into enemy territory. Nice cut back to the right sideline. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin this season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 17. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
No time, set up, you won't kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They'll run here on first down. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to throw. Shuck. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted. He got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. Blowing back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Chuck on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Goes for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Trying for it with Shuck. Throw right kick on the turn. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Vikings have recovered. Oh, this is tough. Don't let it be lost here that their call on 4th actually worked. They got the first down, and then they fumbled.
Kate, that's like saying the dinner looked so good before the waiter dropped the plate. The results were there as designed, but one mistake took it all away.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They send a man in motion. They're going play action. Outside, this is into the hands of Felton. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
19 Tiger.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completes downfield to Felton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Will Reichard is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard, set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go, set.
Blown back gets the handoff. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Come 19. Go.
Shock working from the gun. Completed over the middle. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Shock now on 1st down. Hits him on the in route. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. That's good for a Saints first down.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shock. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ford. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
It's on target to Johnson. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Saints first down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jump the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Dragon 60. Cowboy 80.
Go with him, go with him.
Mustang 19. Hey, smash Brock. Take over.
Chuck now from the gun. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal.
Viking 18. Hey, smash.
Shotgun snap to Shough. On out line. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Third and 2, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. Stopped at the line on second. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal.
Ready? Hawk 7.
Here we go, right up the gut. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
Leaving the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1. He's going to try to throw for it. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 1-score game before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
Just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Price. And he's going to head out of bounds on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throw left side. Brought in by Hopkinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing on seconds. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. New set of downs from 37.
A gain of 7.
Design bootleg here. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Madison, the intended target. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we can get burned deep.
Throwing it again here. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
New set of downs from 37. They go play action on 1st down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, if nothing else, he's got the first INT of his career out of the way. It's kind of like when you get that new car, you know you're going to get some scratches on it. But that first one, yeah, you always remember it.
Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Here's a design run. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Now start on the ground. It's 4. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Completely finally caught, and he lost the football. But I believe the Saints got this one back. Yep, someone landed on top of that one. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
He completes it in traffic. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Vikings' 43-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Viking 18. Hey. 75.
From the red zone now. Throws caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Go street. 65. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Shot. Drops back. Needs an open man.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until they play like that. No resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just caught.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Motion. Red ball 80.
Shot. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Vikings will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Looking now from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on it, throw quarterback's best friend, security blanket. When it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Saints adding an extra DB. This is third down. Escapes out to the left. He is rocked. That ball's free. And the Saints grab it. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
A normal old stop of third down just wasn't good enough for this group. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Here's Shuck, first and 10. Completed over the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Second down, run by 4. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
Third down, here's Shuck. Buying some time right. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And it's a sack as he heads out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's kind of a weird feeling, right? You know that you capitalize on the turnover and you technically scored points, but when you look up at that scoreboard, you have to do more with that takeaway.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Ty Felton here to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Minnesota in the formation. It's first and 10. Here's the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
36-yard line.
They give it to him again. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
If that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, or you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down.
Running it now out of the gun. A lot of space ahead. Running in the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings stretch their lead on the final play of the third.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on a show.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback. First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Shuck working from the gun. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And this is gonna end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck to throw. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Shuck now on first down. To the right, it's pulled in by Palmer. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Shotgun snap, a give to Ford. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. Trying to hit Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Ready?
Throwing from the gun. Put the body on the line for his team. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
That is all-out effort to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception. And some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Hits his running back. Here he goes again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Reichard there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Saints 10. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
16 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Goes right downfield to Olave. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
18 at the 45-yard line.
Chuck now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He's going deep. It's complete. This is Olave. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get it back to within 2 possessions. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Saints make it an 11-point ball game.
Vikings 28, Saints 17.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
Dropping back to throw. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Mustang, let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
Sending him on the dive. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 3-score game in the 4th. This was a clear passing down, Brock, and the run surprised all of us, and there it goes for a touchdown.
That's well said. Rewarded for going against the grain. Common sense analytics tell you throw it. But the surprise paid dividends.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings push their lead to 18.
Saints 17. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
To throw, Shuck. Trying to push deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And on 2nd and 10 now, here's Shuck. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
He went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
He'll air it out on third. He has the first over the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shuck looking to pass here. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Hurry this to the line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
From the red zone on first. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
That's another Saints first down.
Ford can't reach the end zone. He is stopped, and we've got a penalty flag down as well. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Shuck. The Vikings bring pressure, and they got it. The Saints call for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Shuck. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. So as they're trying to throw for this, Brock, they've actually been thrown off here by a couple of great plays defensively.
Yeah, offensively, that can't happen. Defensively, kudos. Offensively, touchdown, check down.
And the defender comes away with it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
My bad. I was letting my neighbor out. I was left.
Vikings to the
No,
line.
you good. My bad. I was letting my neighbor out.
Here we go.
Blown back in the back.
Good game, school.
Gets the handoff. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. Minnesota spends its second time out here. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. Trying for the deep ball. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
There's a dime up the middle. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The official signaling for a timeout, and with 5 seconds remaining, just one last play left in this one. Saints going with some extra defensive backs on this third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And they get to him before he can reach the end zone, Brock. No touchdown on our final play. This game is over. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think as both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another, they do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence you did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from New Orleans.